Hey up crew, and welcome to my fourth vlog. So it's now June, but yeah, this past weekend, so the first weekend in June, I went to go see someone who I met off Twitch, so I'd never met them before. It was really nice hanging out at their house, had a really chilled weekend. So it's been a nice start to the month. I don't know if you can see that massive pile, but we are days away from download. It's currently Monday, I don't even know, the 4th, 5th? I don't even know what day of the month is. It's the Monday before download. So download is on, well, it starts on Wednesday. We're going to be driving down on Thursday morning. We have a trolley. So Sam wanted to make a trolley because we were worried that the trolleys that you could buy weren't going to carry all the stuff we have. We've got a bag for chairs, we've got a bag for a blow-up mattress, we've got the tent, and then we're going to have a massive duffel bag for all of our stuff. It was just going to overload any trolley that we bought, so he's made one. So we've kind of just got like this flatbed trolley that we're then going to ratchet strap everything to. So it might look a bit weird. We also got a flag for the tent because I'm very much aware that everyone might have exactly the same tent because Go Outdoors did a sale on the same tents. So this is our flag. So I thought no one's going to have this. I'm going to be really annoyed if I do. But no one's going to have this. We have a Euro Hike 6-man tent. When it says 6-man, I don't believe it. I feel like it could comfortably fit like 3 people in there because we've got a Berghaus self-inflating mattress. It's a double mattress that kind of fits in quite snug. We've also got a tent carpet, so we went for, I think it's a Euro Hike tent carpet. So that's just to put a layer between the ground and our mattress to help keep the warmth in at night. We've then bought a king-sized double sleeping bag, and that's really nice and warm. Then we have a double chair, so you might have seen it in the last vlog. It's basically like a little sofa. We've got loads of toiletries, so we're taking body wash and shampoo and conditioner and stuff because we do have the Refresh Retreat Silver package. So that includes everything apart from a locker. So we've got VIP toilets and VIP showers, and then just an area with mirrors. And I think they supply like hair dryers and straighteners, but I might just take my straighteners. This is the duffel bag. It is massive. It's going to weigh a ton. We've not even half filled it. I've then also kind of split everything into these sort of frosted bags, so they're zip shut. And I was going to do like an outfit for each day in each bag, but I've kind of grouped stuff together. I have a lot more outfits than I expected, but I think that's just in case, you know, it's too hot and too sweaty, or it's raining a lot and I've got multiple outfits for multiple days of rain, or if I fall in the mud and have to get changed. Uh-huh. It's 5 to 5 and we're about to head off. We've got all the last minute things. This is the outfit I'm turning up in. So download tee and pink cargo trousers. On Twitter there were so many traffic issues. That's why we're waking up this early. Back from download, I feel like I've spent the past 2 days just being absolutely shattered. There was a real roller coaster of emotions because pulling the trolley on the first day was so rough. We did manage to get to the car park at 7 a.m, zero traffic. There wasn't even a car on the road, and I was thinking, am I going the right way? Finally got into a field and just parked up, got out. So it took 2 hours to get there. When we got out, it was quite cold because it was quite overcast. And I thought, here we go. Here's the download experience. It's going to be freezing. It's going to be overcast and miserable. But as soon as we started loading everything on the trolley, Sam was pulling it and I was pushing it. we realised it was going to be a long walk because the car park, there's some hills, it's not flat. It's a long way to the entrance, and then by the time we got to the entrance, we're trying to pull it through all the fences. And then when we finally got our wristband, we were already knackered. I was worried Sam was going to have an asthma attack. When we finally got to the camp, we couldn't see any spaces. It was just full of tents already. Ended up walking around and we found like a gap right at the back of the quiet camping, set up on this bit of a hill, which we had a really nice view. But by the time we'd set everything up, God, we were absolutely knackered. It'd been 8 years and the layout of Download had changed so much. Even I didn't recognise where we were. I was like, I don't recognise this campsite whatsoever. So yeah, it was a long walk. So we saw some bands, like we saw Ginger and stuff when we were watching some of the bands, but we didn't stay for Metallica. We were just like, let's just go to the tent. There's a second night of Metallica if we want to see them, I suppose, so it doesn't matter. And then the second day, we decided to have some alcohol. It was really hot, blue sky again. So we started having alcohol in the tent. When we drunk a little bit, we then headed for the arena, carried on drinking. I then hung out at the Rocktail cocktail section in the Metalworks, where I watched Tasman Taylor's DJ set and then hang the DJs as well. That was a fun afternoon. We sat down and watched Pendulum, saw a couple of friends that were already there, sat with them for a bit. And then I feel like my feet started hurting at this point. My feet were really shredded because we had the refresh retreat as well, which was literally in the middle of the map. So we were in the quiet camp. We had to walk to the refresh retreat every time we needed the toilet and then walk to the arena from there, which was a long walk as well. We were easily doing about 40,000 steps a day. I'd say easily 30,000 steps a day. I do think the best bands that we did see, Parkway Drive were very, very good. Ginger were very good. And then I just think the DJs really, really hyped me up on that second day. The third day, we were so hungover and I was struggling in the heat. We just sat in the side splitter stage all day in the shade and just sort of cooled down and had nice food and whatnot. It was a pretty chill day. And then the last day on the Sunday, we ended up packing everything up first thing in the morning. So it was like 8:30 in the morning. We were packing up the tent. We then decided to do it all in one. So we loaded up the trolley and I had bags, like I was holding bags and we were just walking back to the car and it was all right because it was all downhill from there. But we finally made it to the car. It was, I want to say it was like 11, 11 by the time we got everything packed up and it was all in the car, locked up, ready to go. So it was quite relieving to be able to lock the car and then just walk back with nothing tying us to Download. So we just then went into the arena, but because it was so hot and the queues for the water points were so long, we just couldn't sit in direct sunlight at all. We ended up just going outside the arena gates and sitting in the shade under the trees on the grass. There was a lot of people there as well. A lot of people lining that section of tree. We ended up going back into the arena at about 4:00, grabbed some food and set up a picnic blanket. And by that time, the clouds had come over. So we spent the afternoon just kind of sat with nice overcast weather, chilling out, and we enjoyed I Prevail and Parkway Drive and stuff, and we watched a bit of Ghost as well. But then when it got to about 9:00, we were like, yeah, we're tired now. I think just because being exhausted from all the heat and all the walking and our feet were getting tired, we just decided to call it there because I'd already seen Slipknot twice. Sam had already seen them. So we just thought, let's just go. Because we're tired, let's beat all the traffic. Because I was thinking anybody who's packed up their car is going to be leaving at the end of Slipknot. So let's just go. I'm not bothered about Slipknot. So we ended up getting in the car. We got home for like 11:30. So I think if I go again, I'd want them to have more than one refresh retreat. So they don't need to have as many, like cubicles. They don't need to have as many toilets. Have smaller marquees, but more of them. But yeah. And it's so nice to have regular showers and been walking distance to the toilet again. The water that came off me on my first shower was horrible. It was so dusty. And it's officially 5 months until my wedding, so that's exciting. It is Sam's stag do this month, which it's really early because our wedding's in November, but I think it's just when his friends were all free. So his stag do is actually like nearly it's just over 4 months before his wedding. So he's got plenty of time to recover if anything happens on this stag do, but his best man and some of his friends have helped to plan it, so he has no idea what he's doing. But that's going to be at the end of the month, and while he's away on his stag do, I'm going to be getting my hair done. I feel like once download is out of the way, I'm going to completely focus on wedding planning because there's so many things that I need to sort out. Hen do things that I need to sort out, bridesmaid things that I need to sort out. I still haven't sorted out signage or anything, so because there's like details that are not yet done, I really need to crack on with that. So once I've been to download and I've been paid this month, I'm gonna fix all of that and get it all ready. Just had my hair done, so this is the new do. It is the weekend of Sam's stag do, so this is what I'm doing with my free time. Spent the morning pampering myself, and I'm going to be streaming this afternoon. I think I actually might go get my eyebrow re-pierced tomorrow. I'm kind of I don't really know what to do with myself. But at least I've got fresh new hair, and I've booked my hair in for my wedding, so now I've got my hairdresser appointments ready for my hen do and my wedding. Back, I've got it in my face. It is such a sweaty day today. Good grief. They didn't let me film inside. I did ask the piercer, I was like, can I film myself while you do it? And she was like, no. I only realised after I was filming the inside that I saw signs saying like no filming or photographs permitted, so I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I've got it done. She's moved it a little bit up as well, so it's a little bit higher than it was, but it's in. I bought some aftercare stuff. I told her what I did for aftercare the first time around back in 2011, and she was just cringing. She was like, no, don't do that. So I've got some proper aftercare, but I've got it back. It's here. I'm so happy that it's back, and yeah, it should be healed for the wedding. Basically, she said about 4 months, so I'm excited. The eyebrow is setting in nicely, I think. It's only been, what, 4 days, 5 days with it. So I've really been enjoying editing these vlogs. I've had a lot of fun doing them. I'm so glad that you peeps and poops are enjoying them too. I want to make sure that they're as entertaining as possible, but if you have any feedback, do let me know. I want to kind of say that I hope everyone who watches these feels that self-care is important, and make sure you look after yourself, do what you enjoy, find joy in the things that you have available, and go out there and try and do something just to make yourself feel good or feel happy, or to enjoy life, because that's kind of what I'm doing this year. And I hope it sort of gives you guys some inspiration to create your own list of things you want to do, or things that you want to achieve this year to make yourself feel more joy, and to discover yourself a bit more and whatnot. So because that's what these vlogs have been doing for me. But I will see you in July's vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye.